Dmitry, you made the 23-man roster out of camp. Tell us about that moment and who you talked to after the announcement.
I don't talk with anyone actually. I just seen like the roster on Instagram, so that's it actually. Cause like the Bill, he doesn't talk with me, and like I'll speak with the head coach today about it.
Who did you talk to in your family or friends after you made it, after you found out?
So again, like nothing, nothing. Yeah, just so because like yesterday was day off for me. I don't want to speak with anybody. Like so, today I'll speak with the coach, with the family. So that's it.
What did it mean to you to have such a strong camp and then make that roster?
I mean, it's job is not finished, you know. Like only the start now, just because like I need to prove every day like I'm in a team. Because if I'm on like main roster now, it's not like for sure I'll be like here. It's next 2 weeks, so I need to prove every day, like every game.
But did you have a moment where you just sat there and went, yes?
Nah, not yet actually, because like before, well, like during the camp I was nervous, but now I'm nervous like more because like the first game like is like it's 9, yeah, so it's like 2 days. I'm a little bit nervous, like how to say I need to prove every day now.
Is that what like Bill and the organization kind of told you, that you're here but you got to still prove yourself?
Yeah, for sure. Every day it's like it's not like only for me. It's all like for the Schmiedi too, for the older guys, for the young guys especially, because like this is why we're young. So we need to like prove every day. Because this guy they have experience, good background. How Schmiedi he won the Stanley Cup. He can play with his experience. So I don't have this experience like him, but like I need just to like bring some of my energy, you know, young energy, like use my best abilities, my like skills. So I just need to prove every day.
Well, what's your mindset like? 2 days away from your first NHL game. Can you wrap your head around that?
So my mentality now just be calm, but I cannot be calm now because I'm really nervous. But just play my game. So I think this is like the main point for me now.
What about your game helped you make the opening day roster?
So thanks God I have a good skating. So I the coach said to me like I need to pray every day to God because like I have this skating ability like. But I think my just I can play like in the 2 zone, in the defensive zone, good in the offensive zone, just burn the ice in each situation. So this is my game. I just want to like to play like every game just like this.
You talk about you feel nervous, but when you're on the ice, you seem very calm and collected. You know, it's almost
Like actually, it's like so. I mean, every young player, I don't know, it's like me or when the McDavid was a young, he was nervous too. So it doesn't matter who you are, you'll be nervous before your first game.
Bill said, go ahead.
Dmitry, how much playing pro already in the KHL has helped you get to this moment?
Actually, it helps a lot. So it's you know these small details when you play in the team who won the cup. So like I played it 2 years. First year we lost a cup in the final. The second year we won. It helps a lot because you know these small details that help you in a game actually.
Bill Armstrong told us yesterday he's never seen a big guy defender like you be able to skate the way you do. Yeah. Now that they've given you this opportunity, what does it mean to you that they believe in you, like Bill and the rest of this organization, on you being a player, bringing you over here from Russia and giving you this opportunity?
So thanks to Bill, thanks the coaches, thanks the like organization. How I say it, just to prove every day. So this is what I need to do now, because you know my dream was like play in NHL. So it's like after the 2 days I'll play my first game. Like hopefully I'll play my first game. So I don't know how to say actually now. So just how to say play my game. Like be calm.
What was your reaction when you found out that you made the team?
Like all right, so all right, because it's only start now. You made a team, but a lot of guys made a team every year. But after like 1 week or 2 weeks, they send it to AHL. So because like these guys maybe they was relaxed after they made a team. I don't know, but I'm not now.
What did Sergey say?
Good for you. That's it. Good for you.
what are you looking forward to the most once you finally make your debut?
Play against McKinnon. this is what actually I play against Makar, play against McKinnon, play against these legend players. So this I think it's unbelievable. When we play against LA, I play against Kopitar. So I say like, damn, this guy is old. I mean, he's like 20. He's 20 years in the NHL. I'm 20 years old, so his debut was like '05. I was born '05, so this is amazing.
Sucks being out, but feel good and excited to get the season going.
You feel like you're ready to go for Thursday?
Yeah, for sure. I'll be in.
When you're just 2 days away from an NHL, you've done this a couple times. Is there a certain feeling you get knowing you're this close to your season?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely get a little anxious. You just are so excited. It's even last night. It's tough to kind of fall asleep. All you're thinking about is the first game and trying to get 2 points and personally just trying to get off to a hot start.
Is there a different feel with this team, maybe of expectations this year than you had maybe last year going into last season?
Yeah, a little bit. Obviously, personally, I think we're out of the rebuild phase, and obviously we have a ton of new pieces, a ton of experienced guys that played in big games, and excited to see what this team can do.
What's it been like the last couple weeks for you, kind of being in and out, missing some of training camp and preseason?
Yeah, it hasn't been easy. Obviously, you want to be out there with the guys, even if it is preseason, but it's definitely good to be back with the guys and be out there competing, and like I said, I'm excited for Thursday.
And what do you feel like you've done maybe to make up for lost time or be prepared for Thursday?
Yeah, I mean, I've been training a lot in the gym, individual skill skates. I've still been on the ice, so it's not like I'm missing anything, but I'm excited to, like I said, get going and see what we can do this year.
We talked to Dmitry Simashev, the 20-year-old who made the roster. Could you have any kind of feelings for him? What do you think about that? Him kind of being, you've experienced that yourself, being young and put in the moment.
Yeah, he's an unbelievable player, great guy. He skates so well, takes a lot of room out there. So, excited to see what he could do. He's going to be a big part of our future, and I'm happy for him. And now the real grind of the season starts, and obviously it's a long season. I remember my first year; it's tough on the body, but he seems mature, and he'll be just fine.
What's it like going up against Colorado playing that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're in our division. We see them a lot. Super skilled team, fast, play heavy. It's going to be a battle for us, and it's always fun going up against the top teams and the top guys in the league for me. And excited to go out there and compete against them.
The hit that took you out was against the Avs. Is there any extra juice, any extra emotion for you going back to Denver?
I mean, not really. I think we're going in to get 2 points and maybe put some in the back of the net, but that'll be my talking.
Awesome.
Put a wrap on the last couple of weeks. What were your impressions of how this training camp went and how it impacted this team, especially with the high level of competition?
Okay, that's a good question. What I think of I think our camp was really good in terms of intensity, battle, structure, and I like the way we manage the camp in the sense of we are in a good spot in terms of load management, fatigue, wear and tear, that kind of stuff. I think in the 5 training camp we had here, that's the first time we get off of the camp without being tired or taxed or whatever, and it's a byproduct of what we wanted. We talked to you about it at the beginning of the camp. Wanted to make sure we were not getting into the season with some fatigue. So I think we're in a good spot. Like the energy, like the intensity, like the battle. We'll have loved to have our combination in place before the last practice before the season, but it is what it is. So that's the only spot was not perfect, but I don't know how much of a big deal it is in the sense of we're getting healthy, we're getting more and more guys in. We had a great training camp. We're excited about it.
And with identities forming, sometimes it can take a couple weeks into the season to really feel like an identity has formed with the group. In your perspective, how long does it take, and what are the elements that go into developing an identity as a group?
Yeah, I think we're building that identity for years now. I think it's there are some years you have 10, 12 new guys. Okay, so then, it takes a little bit of time. We have just a few new guys. So I'm really confident of seeing our team being who we are. And if you look at our last preseason game and you look at the way we practice, and I'm pretty confident we know who we are and we're getting better at it.
Simashev made the opening night roster.
Yeah.
What led to that decision being made, and what do you expect his role to be this season for this team?
I think he answered the question by his play. I think the way he played, the way he skate, the way he defend, the way he can pass the puck made a difference. I think he's a good transition defenseman. He can be a really good defensively, can play on the PK. So I think he proved he can play in that league right away. So I think his last 2 years in pro hockey help, and most importantly, he arrived here with a focus and a maturity in his prep every day and his desire to play in that league right away. You can see it, you can feel it. He was in a mission.
It looked like Kevin Stenlund left a little bit early today. Is he okay?
Well, I don't know yet. They're with him right now, but I don't know. I have no clue.
And then Hitton and O'Brien, are they still day to day?
Yeah, they're still day to day. Well, I'm looking to talk to our medical team, but there's no news right now.
Obviously, all these guys are professionals, but any of the new faces that stood out in terms of automatic chemistry or clicking or understanding the systems quickly?
I will say Schmidt has been around a long time. You could see he knew a little bit how we played. So being in Winnipeg and being in the Van before and even in Florida, so he knew a little bit what we were doing. He needed a little bit of detail, but he was pretty good pretty quickly. I think I like the progression of Turbo as well in our structure right now. And I don't know if you calculate Yami as a new player. I don't think so, but Yami's pretty tuned in our structure, so that's not an issue. We were not surprised, but we were pleased by Sergachev quickness of learning how to play inside our structure. We play a way different structure than what they were doing out there. Last year, we play with more aggression in all three zones. So I didn't know how long it will take for him, and he's doing a pretty good job.
André, you've said a lot in the past that to get through it, sometimes you got to go through it, right? And you've also mentioned, too, that there hasn't been a lot of changes, a few new faces, but the guys that are here, have they gone through it, and do you feel they're ready to get over the hump and push this thing forward?
Yeah, I think it sounds weird what I will say, but it's kind of a old song for us. We're over that. We're just ready for the next game. Just what will happen in 2 months, 3 months. We're not scared of it anymore. We're just excited about Thursday night, and that's what's the most important thing for us. We're more and more ready. You could feel in practice the guys now. Coaches is damn practice. It's enough. they want to play. They're ready. So I think we're in the good spot.
And how have you evolved as a coach and grown as a coach, as a head coach in this league?
I don't know. You tell me, Mac. That's your job. No, but yeah. Well, for sure, you understand better other team, other structure, what they do. You understand better your team. Obviously, I've been with a lot of those guys for multiple years, so I think you understand their feeling, where they're coming from, their maturity, their growth. I think, everybody in that room been there. There's a difference when you're 22, you think you know everything, and then suddenly you're 26 and you realize that 22 myself did not know. But, it's just the way it is. So now we have guys who really understand what it takes, and they're ready to do it. So it doesn't guarantee you the success, but it guarantees you have the right mindset to face the task in hand. So all of them, if you talk about Logan Cooley, if you talk about Cooley's probably the youngest veteran we have. When even him, he grew a lot and he understands much better. The young Logan of 19 years old, he understand. Okay, I did not understand at that time what it needed to be done to get over the hump. So that's just part of the growth. So being with them for that time, I can see the guys now, they understand. Okay, we talk about it for 2 years, for 3 years. Now we're ready.
And one final one, just about Cooley. In his first year, about halfway through, he really, in that second half, he really elevated his game defensively, from what I remember.
Yeah.
What do you think the next steps are for him?
I think solidify everything. I think right now, Logan Cooley on his best night, he's good at about everything. He's good defensively. He's good offensively. He brings speed. He's strong in his battle. He's strong in the net. He's competitive. He's in control emotionally. Just backstory, Coles is a really emotional, really competitive, and that can have the best of him sometimes. He get emotional and loses focus. So he's capable of doing all the right thing now. Now the maturity has to keep growing. Now staying under control. If there's one part of his game, needs to be better in his face-off. Need to be better in that part. But he knows that he needs to stay mature in his decision, not getting ahead of himself and trying to do too much. But that's what you want. That's the kind of player you want. You want those competitor who wants to make the difference, and that's who he is. So I'm not trying to change him in that. I just talk to him to make sure he's under control and he knows what is his best game and where he is in his head and his emotion when he plays best game. But I don't want him to not be emotional. I don't want him to be to not be a competitor or not to be that kind of a competitor. I want him to be exactly who he is. Just make sure he's in control.